Last Friday was an historic day as the nation welcomed the first black woman justice ever to be seated on the U.S. Supreme Court. And as we all know, whenever there's a special occasion going down in America, there is one person that you want welcoming everybody and emceeing the entire thing.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, America.
After just a few more minutes of curious laughter that made all the normal people watching extremely uncomfortable, it was on to the main event. And as we all know, whenever there's a main event going down in America, there's one person that you want there anchoring it and keynoting it.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with him. I actually traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact.
Okay, a few things. First of all, yes, this does look like it's a green screen shot. Their bodies juxtaposed against the background there, the wind blowing the flags but not the hair, the bright green grass and full trees. And yes, this administration has made a practice of bizarre backdrops for COVID shots and bill signings. But there is no way that this thing was pre-recorded and edited. For one, there's side angle shots that show that there was a crowd there. But more importantly, there is no way that they filmed this, and this was the best take that they could get.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the
Someone later asked the new justice what that word was that Biden was saying defined America. Was it ashfuuta, afufutfut?
I was in the
Brown Jackson initially began to answer the question before eventually dismissing it and simply declaring, I don't know, I'm not a linguist. But here's the thing, as much fun as it may be to try to sound this thing out, none of this is actually funny. Oh, we may make light of it to mask the awkwardness, but maybe that's the problem. In 2020, Donald Trump descended a ramp after giving a speech at West Point in a manner that several people said was overly cautious. CNN editor Chris Cillizza wrote a nearly 800-word article explaining why that descent down the ramp might actually indicate that President Trump is not physically capable of doing the job. Some of the left's most popular online trolls, like pseudo-journalist Aaron Rupar, questioned Trump's fitness for office because he said he referred to General Douglas MacArthur as MacGarthur. And more than a few other outlets questioned whether or not it was time to invoke the 25th Amendment. Meanwhile, today
does pose an extra threat to this
for people that bad at health care. What must be what? Mobilize true and international effort to pressure.
If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
At what point do we stop laughing and start acknowledging that maybe it's pretty serious if the commander-in-chief of our military is suffering such severe cognitive lapses? And at what point do we start holding the folks who perpetuate this charade, who continue to trot this poor man out as a prop for their own political purposes, accountable for the elder abuse that they are so flagrantly committing?